Moxley helping Edge, and it's Double A with a spine buster. Things are about to get hardcore. Samoa Joe, last week you were reinstated by the Commissioner, and you won the Last Chance Battle Royal, the Golden Elimination Chamber. I understand that you're here with a specific goal in mind. Do you mind sharing that with the fans? Man, it feels good to be back, but I can't celebrate too soon, because in 2 episodes' time, at the Ungovernable, I will be in that ring with 5 of the industry's best, competing for the Middleweight Championship inside the Elimination Chamber, and I guarantee I will take back my Middleweight Championship, the title that you stole from me, Naito. I haven't forgotten. I also haven't forgotten the fact that you screwed me out of the chance to hold that title again. You weaseled out of our last fight, and it got me suspended. This time, the law's on my side, and I'm not gonna wait until the Elimination Chamber. I'm gonna find you, and I'm gonna kick your ass right here tonight! The competition is heating up before the Elimination Chamber as we have 2 huge matches which could change the course of the event. Our main event tonight is the Scottish Psychopath Drew McIntyre going one-on-one with Jon Moxley. Edge came to Mox last week suggesting that he could help soften up McIntyre before the Chamber. We'll have to see what happens in our main event. Speaking of the Chamber, you heard what Samoa Joe had to say. He's going after Naito early. What will happen there? You know that Edge is loving the chaos because he's sitting back and watching it happen before he competes in the Elimination Chamber. But he's also competing in our opening match tonight. He's going one-on-one with the Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle. And now Edge trying to get the advantage. The foot across the spine. And now goes for a clothesline, but Angle catches him and a German suplex, landing Edge on the back of his head. And Edge is going to have to get used to taking those hard bumps considering he's going to be in the Elimination Chamber. But he turns around the Angle slam into an execution. And this may be the opening that Edge needed. Now he's going to go to the top rope. Watch out, Angle, but look out! Angle runs to the top and delivers a belly-to-belly from the top rope. Cat-like agility from Kurt Angle. That's what Jon Moxley's going to have to look out for at Ungovernable. And now the ankle lock. The ankle... Wait a minute. Speaking of, there's Jon Moxley. Moxley throwing in the chair. The referee didn't see it. Now the ref trying to get Moxley off the apron. But wait a minute. Look. Edge with the steel chair off the skull. Edge with the chair shot, and Edge is going to steal the victory. Edge with the victory, thanks to a distraction from Jon Moxley. And it's a damn shame that it ended this way, but why? And look at Edge nodding at Moxley as if this was pre-planned. Well, shockingly, Edge and Moxley seem to have formed some sort of alliance. I saw what you did last week, Finn. Is that supposed to intimidate me? Using my moves to win your matches? After you tried to run me down in that car? After you smashed my knee in with a sledgehammer? I've been thinking again and again. Every time I walk, I'm reminded of it. I won't be 100% in time for Ungovernable, but I don't care. I'm not going to that event to wrestle you. I'm coming there to hurt you. To prove that the Bruiserweight can't be beaten. I'm going to break every bone in your body. And I'm going to make what you did to me look like banter. After I beat you at Ungovernable, you will never forget the name Pete Dunne.
「
And Jake the Snake cheering his guy on. Lashley has Brody, and look at that, and the spear! Brody with the elbow, but Lashley comes back with a spear. And Suzuki cheering on Lashley, his protege, and look at that! What an incredible move in a discus lariat! It's a thing of beauty, Brody Lee with that huge lariat. But look out for Rhino! Where the hell did Rhino come from? Rhino attacking Brody Lee, and Jake the Snake saving his man. And now Lashley with the spear. But look from behind, it's Braun Strowman. What on earth is going on? They've been attacking each other as of late too, and look at this. All hell has broken loose between these four men.
Last week I said that I was going to put up a prize for you to fight for at Ungovernable. Clearly, many of you want it. I know the fans want it. We might as well capitalise on this chaos while we have the chance. So at the Ungovernable pay-per-view, you four men will compete in a fatal four-way hardcore match for the newly reinstated NLW Hardcore Championship.
Can you believe it? The Hardcore Championship has been reinstated, and they will compete for that title at our next pay-per-view, Ungovernable. I remember what you said a couple of weeks ago. You know, about challenging you to a title match? Well, consider this the challenge. You and me, one-on-one, at Ungovernable for the Intercontinental Championship, a title that I made famous. Do you want to accept? Hell yeah, Seth, I'll accept. Although I must say, if you think you're going to take this title from me, it's going to take more than sneaking up behind me like a coward and throwing me out of the ring like you did last week. Just a bit of advice for you.
Six men locked inside an impenetrable structure, with the Metalweight Championship on the line. NLW Metal presents Ungovernable live on pay-per-view. For early access to this event, visit www.patreon.com/No Limits Wrestling.
He's coming to visit.
He's coming to visit.
He's coming to visit.
Cody Rhodes at Ungovernable, you are walking into the biggest mistake of your life. Hangman Adam Page gladly accepts your challenge to a dog collar match at the pay-per-view. I won't be at ringside because I know Adam can take care of himself. The cowboy, he's gonna wrangle up your sorry carcass, he's gonna whip you, he's gonna drag you, he's gonna make you cry. And you will be sorry that you ever tried to cross the Horseman. Oh, wait a minute. That's Arn Anderson. Arn Anderson, a member of the Four Horsemen, but we haven't seen him.
Rick, you've done some despicable things in the past, but this is by far the worst. We've known Cody since he was a little boy. We've seen him grow into the man he is today, and you're just going to turn your back on him because he lost one stinking match? The Four Horsemen were supposed to be a team. We're supposed to stick together. So let me spell it out for you. Without Cody, the Four Horsemen is nothing. Cody is my guy. And quite frankly, I'm insulted that while I've been stuck at home with my family, not once did I ever hear you check and see how I was. But I'll tell you who did. Cody did. Brandy did. You proved to me, Rick, that you only care about yourself, and Hangman, I can see you're just as stupid as he is for turning your backs on Cody. Well, I'm sick of the Horsemen, and as far as I'm concerned, the Horsemen are dead and buried.
And Arn Anderson saying that the Four Horsemen are dead and buried. And Ric Flair is not happy about that. But look out! The Spinebuster from Double A! And now Hangman attacking him. For goodness sake, he's not even a wrestler anymore. And look at that. Dropping him on his head. And now again, just like he did to Cody, gonna choke him out with that lasso. And they will be tied at the neck at Ungovernable in that dog collar match. But Hangman Page sending a message to Cody Rhodes before that match as Ric Flair cackles. This is absolutely despicable. We're in the locker room now. Samoa Joe's been looking for Tetsuya Naito all night. And you wonder where he is. Oh, look out! And from behind, Naito with the title belt, the cheap shot. And look out! Again, there's John Morrison. He's also going to be in the Elimination Chamber. And he sends Naito on his way, but look out! Samoa Joe with the Coquina Clutch. I think he thinks that John Morrison attacked him. Joe didn't see who attacked him. He assumes it's Morrison. And now the Coquina Clutch locked in as officials try and separate this mess. Well, there seems to be no control whatsoever around here. The Elimination Chamber coming at you in 2 episodes' time at Ungovernable. Speaking of that event, it is actually available to view right now. Just go to www.patreon.com/No Limits Wrestling and get early access to the entire show of Ungovernable. But if you're happy to wait, then you can go over and watch it on YouTube when it premieres. On April 10th, we will see this, the Hardcore title Fatal 4-Way. Rhino, Brody Lee, Bobby Lashley and Braun Strowman battling for the Hardcore Championship. And speaking of titles, it's for the Women's Championship. Ronda Rousey has gone on an absolute tear since becoming champion. Can Trish do the unthinkable and unseat Rousey at Ungovernable? It is going to be an intense, brutal affair when the Bruiserweight returns to action. Pete Dunne wants revenge on Finn Balor after getting his knee smashed in with a sledgehammer. It is a dog collar match. Cody Rhodes has been kicked from the Four Horsemen and Hangman Page is Ric Flair's new protege. Can Page do it, or will Cody find a way to win the dog collar match? It's for the Intercontinental Championship. Rollins made the challenge earlier tonight and Sami Zayn has accepted. Rollins is a former Intercontinental Champion. Can he become a 2-time champ at Ungovernable? It is singles match action with Kurt Angle going one-on-one with Jon Moxley. This goes all the way back to September, and earlier tonight, looks as if Jon Moxley has an alliance with Edge, who is going to be competing in this, the Elimination Chamber match. Drew McIntyre, Edge, Tetsuya Naito the champion, John Morrison, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Samoa Joe, who is leaving the Elimination Chamber as the Metal Weight Champion. Well, that is going to be an incredible event, but we've still got an incredible main event for you to come tonight. It is the Scottish Psychopath, Drew McIntyre, going one-on-one with a Lunatic Fringe, Jon Moxley. McIntyre in the ring. Ready for main event action against Jon Moxley, who we've already seen tonight help Edge win his match against Kurt Angle. In shocking fashion, I might add. Was Edge in cahoots with Moxley, or was Moxley just trying to get to Angle? We'll see, but wait a minute. Moxley from behind, Drew McIntyre expecting him to come through the crowd like he normally does, but Moxley swerved him. And now clotheslines out Drew. But McIntyre in trouble. Here comes Moxley with the no! Tope caught and a belly-to-belly over the announce table. Drew McIntyre throwing Moxley. Look at the strength of McIntyre. Moxley is down. And now they're both back in the ring. They're pushed into the corner and a belly-to-belly from Drew McIntyre. McIntyre is undefeated since he's returned, as is Jon Moxley. But what will give out? Look at this, front-facing Alabama slam, turned into a victory roll, but a kick out from McIntyre. And a slap from Mox, and that's just going to piss off the Scotsman, but comes back with a lariat. And now the X-Plex to the 6'4 Scotsman. Jon Moxley on fire. And McIntyre got more than he bargained for. McIntyre's in trouble. Moxley's got him all tied up. Could go for a foot stomp or something, but look out! The leg strength of McIntyre. Lifting himself up and delivering the belly to belly from the top rope. McIntyre now going for the future shock, but a jawbreaker and that running knee. That running knee that Moxley picked up in Japan, but a kick out. Moxley, that knee couldn't do it. Maybe this will. Paradigm shift. Turn around into a huge lariat. A lariat that sends him inside out. And what an incredible main event we are witnessing here tonight on Metal. Moxley is down. McIntyre signalling for it. Can he hit the Claymore? What's he looking at? Oh wait, that's Edge. Edge on the apron. And look out for Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura, who lost to McIntyre last week, getting some revenge, and with the referee distracted, McIntyre gets covered, and Moxley's going to win this thanks to Edge and a Kinshasa from Nakamura. But did Moxley know what was happening? Did Moxley realise that Edge was helping him? He seems as confused as we all are. Well, we'll take a look at what happened at the end of this match. The paradigm shift turned into that lariat, and then Edge, returning the favour from earlier, came to distract Drew McIntyre, costing him this match. Not to mention Shinsuke Nakamura getting revenge for losing to McIntyre last week. Of course, all three of them going to be competing in the Elimination Chamber at Ungovernable. And McIntyre goes after Nakamura as Edge outstretches the hand, and look at that. Maybe an alliance has been formed. Oh wait! It's Kurt Angle from behind with a steel chair. And the Angle slam to Edge. Well, Angle's not going to stay down for long. He wants to fight Jon Moxley right now. But will Moxley accept? Angle and Moxley scheduled to do battle at Ungovernable. But it looks like Moxley and Edge may have some sort of alliance formed. Will that come into play at the pay-per-view?